This is the story of 1979, when Sarah and Paula, two girls from Victoria College, got separated from their group during a trip on a rainy night. There was a dense forest all around them, where the sounds of owls and bats were making the atmosphere even more frightening. Only then, both of them saw an old mansion, which looked like ruins from outside, and the continuous rain had forced both of them to shiver.
It looks scary, just by looking at it. Would it be okay to stay here?
This is not a haunted mansion from the movies, where some old watchman will come and tell you not to go inside.
Sarah and Paula were talking among themselves. Then suddenly, a thin man appeared, whose complexion was very pale, and his ears were round and slightly pointed like a rat. He opened the door of the mansion and appeared in front of both of them, wearing soft velvet slippers, an umbrella in hand.
Who are you? And what are you doing, standing outside my mansion so late at night?
Yes, we are actually separated from our college group. And where will we find them on this stormy night? So, if it is not a problem, can we both stay here tonight? We shall leave in the morning.
What's the problem with that? Anyway, someone has come to this mansion after a long time.
Having said this, the man signaled both of them to come inside, and after giving them some clothes, sent them to a room and went to do his work. As soon as both reached the room, Paula whispered to Sophia,
I can feel there is something fishy. A man we don't know has let us into his house so easily. He has even made arrangements for our clothes.
Yes, so? You have never heard that? These rich people like to hang out with women. What if the clothes belong to anyone? Dry and clean is enough.
Don't you find it strange?
Paula, you are worrying unnecessarily. You are forgetting that we are in the mansion, and there are some such rich and kind-hearted people. And look, we just have to spend the night here, then we will leave in the morning. Trust me, nothing will happen.
Paula became silent after listening to Sophia, but the fear in her mind was still eating her up inside. And after some time, both were getting ready and sitting at the dining table, where Lord Warren sat while serving soup in a big bowl for both of them.
This is my most favorite red soup. Hope you will like it too.
After listening to Lord Warren's words, as soon as Sophia and Paula tasted the soup, both of their faces were blown away. They coughed loudly and spit out the soup.
Paula, are you okay?
Sorry, but I don't like the taste of this red soup. I can't drink it.
There's no need to apologize. At first, I also did not like its taste, then gradually got used to it. Maybe you can too.
I don't eat anything unnecessary. Did you understand?
Saying this, Paula went straight to her room. But as soon as she got up from the chair, her palm started bleeding due to a scratch. And Lord Warren, who was still talking, in a pleasant mood, suddenly his 4 teeth grew like a cannibal, and in no time, he pounced on Paula, grabbed her, and started drinking blood from her throat. Paula was writhing in pain on the ground, and in no time, she turned from alive to dead. Sophia, who had turned white with fear, seeing all this, she said tremblingly,
Lord Warren, you here?
Who is Lord Warren? I am Lord Vampire, and today I will satisfy my age-old hunger.
Before Sophia could understand anything, she got up from her chair and ran away. But before she could reach the door, the vampire grabbed her right leg and dragged her into the darkness of the mansion. And after some time, Sophia's scream was lost forever in the midst of the noise of lightning. 40 years later, Johnny is a YouTube vlogger. For the last 2 months, despite having 3 million subscribers, his views were decreasing. He was ready to go to any extent to revive his channel and career. One day, while live streaming in his room, Johnny tells his subscribers,
"Hello guys! I am your vlogger Johnny, and I am giving you a chance to choose my next challenge and destination."
After reading everyone's suggestions on the screen for a while, Johnny got the challenge. Who could get his channel out of the darkness of oblivion?
Some distance away from Burlington of Vermont, there is a ruin named Warren Mansion. Spend one night there and make a vlog about it. This challenge has come from Steve_99. Okay, Steve. After 2 days from today, your favorite vlogger Johnny will vlog from Warren Mansion.
After 2 days, Johnny, keeping his promise, was standing outside the Warren Mansion with a big bag and 2 cameras. One camera that was mounted on his head and the other on his arm. Then, while live streaming, Johnny told his viewer,
So friends, we have finally reached outside the Warren Mansion. It looks very scary when seen from outside. And now I'm going inside. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm off to vlog. A day in a haunted castle. #Warren Mansion.
Saying this, Johnny came inside the house. As soon as he entered the house, he saw a big chandelier covered with spider webs and a thick layer of dust. He also noticed nail scratch marks on the sofa below.
Friends, look carefully. This is the same chandelier under which famous actor dead body was buried. And this is the same sofa on which Lord Warren used to sit and watch actress dance.
Johnny was still recording his vlog while cracking some silly jokes when he heard the sound of a utensil falling from the kitchen, hearing which Johnny got a little restless and slowly started moving towards the kitchen. As soon as he entered the kitchen, he saw a pot moving on a rusty stove, and the next moment, the lid on top of the pot fell off with a jerk. Seeing this, Johnny was shocked from head to toe. But when he looked inside the pot, there was a kitten in it. Johnny says, while picking up the kitten,
You could have taken my life, but no problem. Let's sit down and eat something first, little friend.
Johnny took the kitten with him to the living room, where he himself was eating chips, and was also feeding chips to the kitten. Suddenly he again heard the sound of something falling from a room. The kitten immediately ran towards a room, and behind him, Johnny too. When Johnny reached the room, his blood almost dried up due to fear, because there was a coffin lying in front of him, and next to the coffin were the mutilated bodies of 2 girls. Before Johnny could understand all this, he saw a diary right above the coffin. Seeing all this, Johnny wanted to run away in fear, but he saw a chance. If he records all this on camera, then he can spread sensation on the internet. Thinking this, Johnny took the camera and moved towards the coffin, and opened the diary kept on his coffin, and started reading.
My name is Thomas Warren. I came to India in 1925. I was transferred to Samoli district of India. Being a forest officer, I was often given houses near forests. And yet, I have a unique hobby, eating all kinds of meat, be it ostrich or camel, deer or catfish. I have eaten the meat of every possible animal. One day, I had hunted a very big bat in this forest. So it was obvious that the prey is mine, so the food is also mine. I had cooked and eaten that bat, and after some time, my body started stiffening on its own. The skin layers of my body started falling off. The shape of my hands changed, and I could hear every little thing clearly. Even 4 sharp teeth came out in my mouth, seeing which anyone would get scared. And now I could see clearly, even in the dark. After that day, nothing was the same. Be it animal or human, I would first fight everyone and then drink their blood. I started living 2 lives, but my truth was slowly revealed to everyone. That I hunt at night but remain hidden during the day. Then people stopped coming to my mansion and also stopped roaming around the mansion. If someone came wandering, I would put poison in the red suit to hunt him down so that they could not run away, and then I would hunt them peacefully. So far, I have done some 34 hunts, and my last hunt was 2 girls. And now I am going into a deep sleep. I don't even know when I will return.
As soon as he finished the diary of Lord Warren, Johnny was shocked, and the diary dropped from his hand and fell down on the ground. Before Johnny could understand anything else, the coffin slowly began to open. And soon, Lord Warren came out of the coffin and stood in front of Johnny. His body is still as it is, only the eyes have become a little more red.
Hey, this is a wonderful surprise. Eyes open and human in front of me.
Don't even think about it. All my followers know that I am here. If anything happens to me, many people will come here.
Then you will have to die more quickly. Buffet will be arranged for me.
As soon as he said this, the vampire jumped on Johnny and started trying to tear her throat with his nails. But Johnny was physically strong. He didn't make a move in front of Warren. And Warren had forced Johnny to crawl on the ground with a kick. Seeing Johnny breathing with difficulty, Warren said, laughing at him,
You ordinary humans are nothing compared to the power of vampires. You are just food for them.
he could have killed Johnny by sinking his teeth into his neck. When Johnny took out a lighter from his pocket, scorched Vampire Warren's face and set his remaining clothes on fire, causing Vampire Warren had to retreat, screaming in pain.
What happened to Lord Vampire? Afraid of fire? You will remember for the rest of your life which person you met.
By saying this, Johnny set the whole room on fire with a lighter, due to which Vampire Warren started screaming in the extreme pain. The heat of the fire had rotted away the Vampire Warren's skin, and all that was left were bones.
Lord Warren, you must have hunted a lot, but I have seen many books and movies on ghosts and vampires. Regrettably, our meeting did not last long.
Lord Warren, the vampire, had left this world after burning. And after some time, Johnny came out of the mansion with his cat to go to his home. Then he felt that he was having severe pain in his stomach due to being kicked. He lifted his shirt and saw a deep nail wound on his stomach, which was gifted to him by Lord Warren. And then, in no time, Johnny's eyes started turning red and his ears became sharp. Johnny, who has now turned into a vampire himself, looks at his cat and a sinister smile appears on his face, as if it is not a cat, but its food.